Did you watch Diamond, right?
No, I didn't watch the new episode. But you can go ahead. I already know. I already seen little clips of it, so
It's the lore stuff though that I'm about to talk about.
that's fine, bro.
They basically said who did create like the demon realm existed first before the rest of the universes.
Mm,
Basically, there was this good king. So you had Deborah, and then the nigga before him, and then the motherfucker before him was like a really good king, and he wanted to expand the demon realm, and so he asked someone called Supramagen Rimus to create the
hmm
universes, and that's what he did. And then they send the Glens to watch over the universes. That's why no one ever questions their roles as Kai and Supreme Kais, even though they're all Glens. Because we've seen that like gods of destruction aren't like from one place. They're getting chosen. They get chosen in universe to be the destroyer for that universe. And people are like, well, what about Zeno? I'm like, and then someone said, like, if you notice, Zeno only destroys stuff. Rymus might be the supreme Kai to his god of destruction. Zeno can only, because remember, Zeno's whole thing is destroying universes and shit. He ain't never make a universe, right, or out of nothing. He never made anything out of nothing. He erased
Right.
Zamasu. He erased, other universes all the time, and he was always about to like that was the whole thing. But I feel like Ramus is the person that creates, and of course, you can't have something that's made without. You can't have something that can be made without something that can be destroyed. But I feel like when he did that, he also I don't know if he made Zeno, but I think Zeno, if you think about it, is probably still a child in terms of like how old Rymus might be, and because he look old when you see him. And I'm like, he's probably an old man, and Zeno's probably really young. And that's probably
Mm,
why there's only like, I don't know if there's got to be a Ramus in every universe because obviously the other Deborah got killed too. But that means and they died in different timelines, meaning that the demon world can't, it has to be one for every universe. But that doesn't make any sense because if Deborah died in both timelines, at separate times, then how would you say the demon realm is all from one universe? You know. But then again, if you do like timelines, then you can say there's a whole separate timeline of universes that this stuff is happening in, and you can need to. That's why they have the time ring to say, okay, you can cross these. Like you can't find another Deborah without a time ring. You couldn't go to like another universe to find another Deborah because the demon realm is one. Like every group of universes has one demon realm to it. You have to go to another
right.
timeline to find another demon realm. And I think people confuse that a lot. They confuse the timeline and universes. No, you can have 7 universes on one timeline, and then you leave that timeline and go to another set of 7 universes.
Right.
So I think a lot of people get that mixed up. And people keep getting confused about the end of Dragon Ball Z, and I'm like, bro, the end of Dragon Ball Z is still canon. Everything we're watching right now is before Goku pulls up in that blue gi. Before that, everything we watching right now is before the end of Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
And like the thing is, like I remember playing it again, and I'm like, yeah, it's supposed to be a 10-year time jump because Goten and Trunks are teenagers at the end of Dragon Ball Z. Which means that Trunks is 9 years old when this show starts out. And why did they start it there? Because it's like, oh, we have a little bit of wiggle room from the end of the Buu saga to the start of the Battle of Gods movie. It's been like a
Mm,
couple years, 1 or 2 years, and that's where Diamond's taking place at. And I bet you it's probably not, and I can promise you that it's probably not gonna they say time might pass slower or whatever, but I don't even know if it does or not because Vegeta and them are waiting out there for at least 2 days. I don't know how many days passed in Demon World. It seemed like it was the same amount of time, so I don't know. But people keep confusing, and I'm like, bro, you gotta remember if you watch the fucking show, you see there was a 10-year time jump in it, and they have to stay faithful to that. That's why in the moral arc, Oob was a part of it, but no one met Oob. Because remember, everyone met Oob at the end of Dragon Ball Z. And so they can't, before all of Dragon Ball Z is a retcon of Dragon Ball. Everything that we're hearing now is a retcon. It's just carefully crafted where it doesn't step on everything you heard before. It's just, oh, another part of the story that we didn't hear. And I gotta respect them for that. The fact that, like, they really work this shit out where it makes sense. I mean, no Majin Buu gonna get beat up, so I don't even know why people tripping. Like, oh, he looks terrible, he's moving crazy. Majin Buu was taking naps in the middle of a fight. Like, what are we talking about? Why are you mad? That this guy is flipping around?
I don't like that shit. Like, make your own anime.
People just complaining. I'm like, yo, what do you want?
Make your own anime, bro. How about that?
Like, they told you we're using shit that you... Cybermen, a Majin Buu essence, and part of Dr. Arisu's DNA. Like, it's not going to be some random shit that you've never seen before. It's going to be an amalgamation of those things. What do you think is going... People... I don't know what people are expecting. A green Goku? Then I got to go online and see, what if Majin Buu absorbed this? And I'm like, shut up, bro. Please, stop. Yeah, now I feel awake now. Let's fucking go. All that talking, I finished rolling up.